In the name of God, the merciful, the giver of mercy. Muslims must be committed to the well-being of other people. Muslims must have this authentic, sincere, and genuine commitment to the well-being of others. Muslims must love for others what they love for themselves. They must be sincere in loving goodness for other people and loving guidance for other people. This is a foundational principle in Islam. This should be a Muslim's state of being, how they relate to others, and fundamentally, how they relate to themselves. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? And what I mean by self-love here is not egocentrism or some kind of egotistic, narcissistic thing, but rather it's a mature self-love, echoed by Al-Ghazali and even echoed by Erich Fromm. You could read his book, The Art of Loving, which is a type of self-love that is mature, which basically means that you want goodness for yourself. You love goodness for yourself. So if you don't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? So this is a foundational principle. It's the state of being of a Muslim. It is the state of being of a Muslim. The way they relate to themselves and others must be loving. They must be genuine and authentic and sincere in the well-being of other people and fundamentally themselves. And this stems from the Islamic tradition. The Prophet Muhammad, may God's peace and blessings be upon him, said in a prophetic tradition, which is also known as a hadith, plural ahadith. He said in a hadith that is authentic, that's narrated by Al-Bukhari, you won't truly believe unless you love for your brother what you love for yourself. Now, interestingly, the word brotherhood or brother is used. In Arabic, akhihi, your brother. Now, many people misunderstand this prophetic tradition and they think it only means Muslim brother, Muslim sister, or religious brotherhood and sisterhood. No, it does include that, but it also includes insaniya, humanity. In actual fact, the famous classical scholar An-Nawawi, who took this hadith, took this prophetic tradition, and he put it in his Arba'in, he put it in his 40 hadith collection. He comments and says, this means humanity, and to love for humanity what you love for yourself means that you love goodness for them and you love guidance for them. So from this point of view, Muslims must be committed to the well-being of other people. They must love goodness for people and love guidance for people. And by the way, this is echoed by other prophetic traditions. For example, you can find a prophetic tradition in Musnad Ahmed, and you can find something very specific that echoes what we're saying here in Tarikh al-Kabir, and it's narrated by Al-Bukhari, and it is an authentic tradition, but it's not very well known, where the Prophet Muhammad, upon whom be peace, said, love for humanity what you love for yourself, love for the people, right? The Arabic here is linnas, the people, for humanity. So love for humanity what you love for yourself. So be genuine and authentic and sincere in being committed to the well-being of others, that you love goodness for people and you love guidance for all people. This is what it means to be a Muslim. This is the state of being of a Muslim, how they relate to themselves fundamentally and how they relate to other people. And by the way, this is echoed by our classical scholarship. It's not only An-Nawawi, the classical scholar, but there's other scholars. For example, the Maliki scholar from the Maliki school of jurisprudence. His name was, let me get this right, Ibn Taqiq al-Eid. He echoes similar sentiments that we must love for humanity what we love for ourselves. This is what a Muslim is about. These are the kind of spiritual lenses that we must put on our hearts in order to relate to ourselves and to relate to other people. And once you do that, everything changes. So be sincere, be authentic, and be genuine and committed to the well-being of other people. That you love goodness for them and you love guidance for them. Do it and see what happens. Everything changes.